You get even more nothing. No. Giant bomb. Double rage tower, looking spooky. We pop queen ability. The giant bomb! No! Bruh! She dead! Poison tower goes off on the world champion. Queen's low. Do we have a spell to help keep her alive? Get the town hall, quick! Alright, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. He has a wizard for the back end. Down goes the Archer Tower. Sneaky doing a lot of damage. 3, 2. RC can take out the enemy queen. We got a free spell there. Why is she beating a wall when she can walk? No, God! Queen! Bro, LP's queen is smoking something today. She can literally walk around the wall gap on the left. What the? Now all of his E-Jacks are getting wrecked in the core. Please tell me he gets the town hall. 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 Brother, it's on 1 HP. The last E-Dragon dies. The builder's repairing. Is he gonna use like a slammer or something? Oh, it's about to get spicy. Good morning, gamers. Let's go. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Mr. Sig. YouTube member for 20 months. Let's go. What a Jeep. What up, my heady? Clouds, Carbon. How we doing over there on Twitch? How we doing? How we doing? Oh my gosh, this match is starting. Why am I always late? Except I'm not. Except I am. But I'm really not. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Gorka Rocks versus QueeN in today's matchup, and hopefully it's going to be a fun one. There's a fireball to start your day. Sweet. Sweet. Nice little fireball action to kick off this match. I got my coffee. I'm ready to go. We got quite a few QueeN matches today, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But GR Beast is going to kick off this match for us with the Meteor Golem Smash after that nice little fireball opener. Now, the fireball didn't quite get the spell tower in the expo, but I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. Invis spell are going to help us get through the enemy minion prince. QueeN has a diggy. Log launcher deployed. Delayed. Sure. Going to open up some of these walls. Cool. We're going to take out this monolith. Log launcher actually damaging the enemy long shot, which is great news. We got more meteor golem on the bottom side and the king way down at 6 o'clock. Overgrowth above the town hall. That will send us to the town hall. We're going to poison spell in the middle. Sweet. Meteor golem over on the right. Spinning around in circles. Should easily get the town hall with the warden and the CC troops. The queen decides to go down around to the bottom angle. We do have the royal champion over there by her. I'm going to kind of get in between the queen and the king. Going to go inside, do some damage. Totem spell distracting. King trying to take out the enemy royal champion. He's got a crush on her. Down goes the town hall. Balloons from the log launcher, I think. Pulling some seeking air mines so an extra healer can stay safe. Sweet. We're going to take out the Inferno Tower. We're going to go up for the Tesla. Queen going for a wall now. Champion's still alive, but she's almost dead. Do we drop the totem for her? I don't think so. The Inferno would kill her anyway. Champion's toast. The king still alive. He went back down for trash buildings, but he's coming up. The Revenge Tower will probably take him out. 55 seconds on the clock. Do we have a chance at the 3-star? I'm going to try to see if I can get the Warbot working today as well. I'll check that in a second. Queen going up north. Revenge Tower. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to get that. We do have 3 wall breakers. I don't know if we can get the wall open. He's going to send them. Why not? Why not? Almost. It did a lot of damage. Revenge Tower took out the totem spell. Giant's going to go down, and this, unfortunately, is going to be a fail for GR Beast. Once that Revenge Tower locks on, she's toast. She's history. Bye-bye, Queen. Can't use the other troops either. That's a 94% to start the match. Ryuda and Yada are at Gaku's house tonight. Yo, sweet. Sweet. Do, 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 do. I gotta update the Town Hall 15 videos before the live starts. I really should. I've had that for years. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. Sig, is that your new Twitch name? Are you on Twitch and YouTube right now? Yo, how's everybody doing over there on YouTube? One shout out, please. What up, Tassif Khan? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. All right, G, I see you. Oops, I broke it. I broke my Twitch chat. What the heck? There, I fixed it. It's almost 10 p.m. for you? Dude, I literally just started my day. Maybe like an hour ago. It's 8 in the morning. I was at 10 p.m. That's crazy. Yada going first for QueeN Walkers today. Oh, I forgot to check the Warbot. Let me see if... Oh gosh, no, it is completely broken. Let me try to manually update it. Or we could just watch the attacks. I might be able to get it to work. We'll see. Yada, are we cooking up a fireball? I don't think so. He didn't bring any earthquake spells at all. Oh, I think I am going to be able to get the Warbot to work today. Sweet. The website at least opened up. I'll get it done after this attack. Warden starting on the right side here. Already sniped a few buildings. We got the Flame Flinger going on the top side of the base. Cool. Warden will take out the Expo. Flame Flinger going for Ricochet Cannon next. It's already done some extra fire damage to that Inferno Tower behind in that compartment. Jump spell showing you exactly where he's going to send the Super Bowlers. Yada happy when he gets to use bowlers. Let's see him do it. We got the QueeN, the Frosty, the bowlers.
Lexnos sub hype.
Yo, thank you for that Twitch sub. Red Devil 7777. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for that love and support. Royal Champion on the bottom side of the base. King going in with the Super Bowlers. The jump spell gives them the perfect pathing to the Town Hall Chamber. Flame Flinger is going to clear that entire compartment. Wow, that's a great flinger. Skeleton spell helping to distract the Monolith. Bowlers are still healthy. We're holding on to a Warden ability. We're holding on to all 4 hero abilities. Once we get in the core, we can use the Warden ability. We can use the King ability. We're going to go with the Warden first. Eternal Tome, safety for 10 seconds. Champion goes invisible thanks to the Fox. Out of the Flame Flinger came some, I think they were Yetis. They died. King ability does a lot of damage in the core. Everything goes kaploof. Then the King dies. Then the Bowlers die. Now the healers are trying to figure out what to do next. Actually, we got one Bowler over there, one Bowler over there. When the King pops his Earthquake Boots, like 6 buildings all die at once, and then the Bowlers split up. They don't know where to go. We just lost the last healer. Had a Druid helping out. Champion went down. Is that an Ice Golem? That's a Totem spell. On the Multi-Archer Tower on the left side of the base. We get the Multi-Archer Tower on the right side of the base. He's got 2 spells to swag. I think it's wrecked, ladies and gentlemen. We pick up the last building on the right. He's going to use the last 2 spells, even though he 100% could have swagged them. 97%. 98. Plenty of time for 99 and 1 hundo. Yada gets it done with the Super Bowlers today. Yo, sweet. Beautiful attack. Super Bowlers are back. Heck yeah.
That was legitness.
Legitness. Oh, this is after all the balance changes, right? Are those all live? I think they are. Somebody just help me confirm. Are all the balance changes live? 2P89PY. Yeah, they are? Alright, sweet. Somebody remind me what all the balance changes are. I know Meteor Golem's got like a tiny nerf. What else got nerfed? What else got nerfed? What up, Pinball? It's almost 9 for you. Oh, man. I'm casting your match against QueeN Walkers later. All right, Shot. Good luck. Yeah, I'm casting all 3 QueeN Walkers matches in a row here today. Good luck to you, man. What do I prefer, Minion Prince Crown or Meteor Staff? I like the Crown. A lot of the pros are starting to switch to the Staff, though. Totem nerf. Oh, yeah, the Totem. What did they change to the Totem? I already forgot. And the long shot has 1 tile less radius. Gorka Rocks. Hello, Giant Arrow. Combine it with some spells. We're gonna go for the town hall with this log launcher. I think I can get the Warbot on. Why is... It looks like it's working on my computer, but not on the OBS. That is weird. I will troubleshoot again after this attack. Why is it so difficult to get a Warbot working? I couldn't get it working at all during like the last 3 wars I covered as well. Anyways, QueeN took a lot of damage. The totem spell got nerfed, by the way, guys. The long shot got his radius slightly nerfed. The meteor golems also got slightly nerfed. They just, what, do like less damage to walls. We'll see if it's even a nerf at all. Overgrowth spell there in the middle of the base. Totem spell on the bottom, only distracted for so long. We did get the town hall. Meteor golems are taking that Inferno tower in the core. King wrapping around the outside. Totem spell on the left, distracting the revenge tower, distracting some of those heroes as the world champion makes her way inside. Over on the right, Warden is getting targeted. He's gonna have to pop an eternal tome all by himself over there. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. World champion trying to get this revenge tower. Can she get it? My goodness, it takes all of her HP. She dies. The snakes finish off the revenge tower. Sure. Sure. There's the last totem in the bottom of the middle section of the base, but everything else is fizzling out. There's a whole Tesla farm on the bottom side. It's all up to the Grand Warden, and he's low on health. These last meteor golems are dying. No more units on the outside. Bye-bye, Grand Warden. He goes down. Minion archer for a couple buildings on the bottom side. Yeah, the meteor golem nerf. I mean, this isn't going to be a triple right here, but the meteor golem nerf is just, what, they do like 50% less damage against walls. So it doesn't even feel like a real nerf. I mean, sure, they damage walls every once in a while, but I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see if it makes a difference. This one's an 83. Tank Blaster with the 66 months. Let's go. Thank you, homie. And Sig with the gifted sub to my heady. Let's go. Thank you guys for that love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to see me in war? What up, Hydronos? You're from Morocco. Oh, hello. Didn't know snakes is good for hard mode. Dude, a lot of the pros use snake bracelet. It's a staple. It's a staple. Okay. How do I get this Warbot to work? Do I need to interact with it? See if this works. Oh, that worked. That worked. Had to do that with all 4 of them. That's annoying. Really annoying. But if this is what it takes to get it to work, that's an error. What the heck? That's another error. Well, this one's broken. That one works. What the heck is going on? And that one works. Alright, the one with the percentage is completely broken. Somehow. Oh well. We don't get the percentage. Lol. Ryuda for QueeN Walkers. 9 Electro Dragons. Sweet. I got the Warbot working kinda. The pictures of the teams are working. The total stars is working. But the part where it says like the percent is not working. There's always some issue. RIP. But at least you can see the stars. For now. Flame Flinger on the bottom side of the base. Cool. Gonna be able to take out that Inferno Tower easily. Sweet. Bomb Hive shooting bombs out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What are we gonna do with all of these E-Drags? We'll find out. We'll find out. He's got a few rocket balloons. Saving those to snipe something. Here we go with 2 E-Drags from the northeast. Flame Flinger will pick up the Revenge Tower. Wow, it did. Super minions out of the Flame Flinger doing some damage. Raged up E-Drags to set a funnel. They get quite a few buildings there. While the totem spell was distracting. That was nice. He almost got the air sweeper. King, Queen working on the left side of the base. Rest of the E-Drags from the left. There's some sprinkled in at the top as well. Warden, Mini Prince working together. Are we rocking the Meteor Spear? I mean Staff. Everybody that's using like air attacks starting to switch to the Meteor Staff. Very interesting. Another totem on the top. Raised E-Drag gets the Town Hall. Gonna get the long shot. Remember, the long shot got a slight nerf as well. His radius is 1 tile smaller. So his attack range. That's nice. Dark Orb. Alright, or not his attack range. His detection radius? I guess both. Anyways, Dark Orb in the core was pretty cool. Queen on the bottom side of the base still has her ability. We got 2 more totem spells. But all the E-Drags died out, man. That's kind of rough. What the heck? Was the Bomb Hive just wrecking them? Can't believe all the E-Drags just died like that. 1 more totem for good measure, but the Minion Prince already goes down. Oh yeah, the long shot got his splash damage slightly nerfed by a half tile. I think that was well needed. It was insane that once he locked on to 1 healer, the long shot would just take out like all 5 of your healers in like 3 seconds. Queen ability, got the magic mirror. She's doing some extra damage, but the bomb hive's hitting 1 of them. They can't even all agree on the same wall. They're literally attacking 3 different walls, these queens. Oh my gosh. Finally, they switched to the same wall. It's probably the worst choice. The giant goes for the better wall. Down goes that bomb hive. And unfortunately, it's not going to work out for Ryuda. Nice try to the homie. This one falls short. It's almost 9 p.m. in India. Hey, yo. Good morning. Good morning. I'm your favorite YouTube from 2021. Let's go. What up, Aspirant? What up, Karthik? Boom, 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 boom. How am I liking the meta? It's okay. I don't think it's... Well, I'm hoping now after these, at least tiny nerfs, I don't think the tiny nerfs are going to make any massive changes. But I think this is at least more enjoyable than like Town Hall 16 was. Probably more enjoyable than Town Hall 17 was, but maybe not by a ton. I don't know if we're ever going to get back to the Town Hall 15 days. Gorka Rocks. What do we got? More E-Drags. Alright, already dropped 2 on the top side, so we brought 9 in total. Drop a totem spell. There's Seeking Air Mines. There's Teslas. Lots of Seeking Air Mines. 1 E-Drag already dead. We're dropping a spare E-Drag. He didn't bring any Cocoa Balloons. Another Seeking Air Mine. Another Seeking Air Mine. Dude, this is crazy. The traps from Yada are insane. He's already used 3 E-Drags. He's willing to use a 4th. What is happening right now? I think the totem didn't even distract the long shot. But we get the long shot. We get the Town Hall. We find another Seeking Air Mine. It only costed 4 E-Drags. That's almost half our army. We could have just used a jump spell and like 7 sneaky gobs. That would have been a lot cheaper. Wow. Flame Flinger on the left. Sure, it's been sniping some defenses. He's gonna keep waiting, so I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. King, Queen, gonna work on the open area on the right. Minion Prince, Grand Warden, 5 E-Drags from the left. We got the Meteor Staff again. Healing Tome with an Eternal Tome. No Rage Gem. We only got 1 Rage spell. We want to rock with more Totem spells. Queen's gonna go down, or at least go to ability. We do Overgrowth the core with the Revenge Tower and the Bomb Hive. Another totem on the right to try and help the Queen, but she's just fighting the enemy King. These E-Drags slowly getting through defenses. Super minions out of the Flame Flinger. There's the last Rage. Was it in a good spot? I don't know. Revenge Tower wakes up, takes out 1 E-Drag. Takes out the Grand Warden. Yikes. Minion Prince goes over the Giga Bomb. He's going to take a lot of damage. Air Defense goes for him. Rare bombs. Revenge Tower. Minion Prince is dead. He can try to fight the Revenge Tower, but he's still going to die. And this is just a massive defense. Massive defense as the monolith is killing everything. You should have frozen the monolith. It's not going to go down. Took out every single super minion. Babe Drag on the right, trying to pick up some percentage points, but it's a big old defense for QueeN Walkers. This one's a 75. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got Jess in the house. Yo, good morning. Good morning. I didn't even open my protein. Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill. We're okay. Sweet. No work today? I'll go to work after these matches. I stayed at work way too late last night. I did an 11.5-hour day at work yesterday. Whew. So I'm going to go in a couple hours late today. And it just is the perfect timing because that means I get to stream some QueeN Walkers. You're working, watching my live. Woo! Thanks for being here. Gorka Rocks from Nepal. Hey yo. Shout out Nepal. Gaku has the next attack and he's bringing us some super yetis. We start with the Queen and the Warden on the left side of the base to make an early funnel with the invis spells and the recall spell. Take a sip of coffee while he does that. Sweet. Queen already went to ability? Was that on purpose? No, it couldn't have been. Uh-oh. And he just missed the Queen with the recall. What the heck? And the Warden. Was he just recalling the healers? What is going on? Gaku? Sir? He's gonna let the Warden die. Gaku? Are you awake? Bro, Gaku didn't have his coffee today. What is happening? Redeploys the healers to help the Super Yetis, but they got no Warden. What in the world? We got a skeleton spell. We got a siege barracks with the druid over on the top right. Royal champion going into the town hall section. She's fighting the long shot, but she won't go for the town hall. The snakes will. Super Yetis in the northwest. They've been taking so much damage from those rocket balloons. He used a baby dragon to finally take the rocket balloons out. The healers go down. This is just a massive yikes. What in the world? Freeze the core. We got a king ability. Where the heck is the king? He's on the right side of the base. Going for percent. That was interesting. Interesting, to say the least. We gotta replay that part with the Queen. Need to replay that part with the Queen for sure. Still manages to get like decent percent. His team is still in the lead by a star after this. But wow. Wow, 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 wow. Can he pick up any extra buildings or is that it? He does get that wizard tower thanks to the Yeti mice, but that's it. 75%. Nice try to Gaku, but let's quickly... Dude, I gotta see what happened to that Queen again. I was trying to take a sip of coffee. I thought for sure Gaku, of all people, would not have trouble with a little Queen Walk recall spell. He drops the totem, but the Queen gets completely bamboozled. She steps out of that invis instantly and pops ability. That's what happened at first. But then what happened with the recall as well? Like, he completely whiffs the recall here. He only dropped the recall on the cloned Queen and the healers. What the heck? Nice try. Yikes. Yikes. What up, Orion? Hey, Subi. Yeah, I'm going to work after these matches. Gonna get myself 3 nice Queen Walker videos and then go straight to work. I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow. Except at least tomorrow it starts a little bit earlier. I think tomorrow I'm also gonna do a 3-hour stream, but starting 1 hour earlier than today. He recalled the clone. What? Boom, boom, boom. First time watching my live stream. What up, Thorfinn? The Ghost has media golems. We start with a Warden Walk on the left side of the base. Lots of people start with Warden Walks. We're going to take out these skellies. Hopefully those healers not in range of that bomb hive. No, we're safe. For now. For now. We take the hero hall. We invis, and fireball to the scatter shot. Drop the earthquake spells. Take out a few defenses. The funnel is set. So we drop the ice golem. We drop the media golems. Let's go. Everybody making their way inside. Healers are still safe for now. Group launcher throwing barrels and helping us out. Poison spell deployed. Totem spell deployed. Booger trying to fight the enemy minion prince. Booger takes out the minion prince. That's hilarious. The Booger took out a prince. That's a sentence I never thought I would say in my life. Skeleton spell on the right. King working over there with the Frosty and the snakes. He's trying to get through the wall to go fight the enemy. What hero is that on defense there? Is that a Barb King on defense? I think so. We'll take out the Town Hall. Invis spell for the enemy, or for the friendly Warden. Troop launcher throwing barrels into the mix. Totem spells distracting. We're trying to get through the core here. Overgrowth spell on the left. Sweet. We will take out the bomb hive. Royal Champion on the right with her rocket spears doing some nice damage here. Gonna get the Super Wizard Tower. We'll take that down easily. We've got no spells left. We do have a King ability. We do have a Queen ability. Warden's finally gonna go down in the core. Meteor Golems are alive for now, but once the Monolith locks on, they're all gonna start dropping like flies. King, Queen on the outside of the base. King low on health. Queen healthy with her ability, but the Monolith, as soon as it locks on, she's gonna be in trouble. At least the walls are open there in the corner. Champion takes out that one ricochet cannon on the right side of the core. Poison Tower effect won't hit the Queen. She could pop her ability to get through this northern compartment with the help of the Giant and the 2 clone Queens, but there's too much base left for her to handle. Gorka Rocks just cannot get a triple to save their lives yet. Tornado Trap spinning in the north side of the base. Archer, Super Barb trying to get percent on the top. Queens are going to go down here. Ricochet Cannon hits so hard. Bye-bye, Queens. He can grab another building there, and that might be it. 79%. Exactly. Although nothing can reach that Archer, but the Builder's repairing, and the Mortar can reach her. 80%. Nice try. Nice try. My favorite meta of all time. Definitely Queen Charge Lalo. Probably back in like the Town Hall 14, Town Hall 15 days. For real. For real. But we got 3 live streams all going at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. We got Twitch. We got YouTube horizontal, and we got YouTube shorts. How's everybody doing? I'm starting to get the hang of looking at 3 different chats, but sometimes it's still confusing. Snowing still? No. It only snowed for like a day and a half, and we got 14 inches. That's ridiculous. Most amount of snow I've ever been in my life. Boom, 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 boom. Navi's back to Queen Walkers? Yes. Yes, they are. Has any pro tripled with Queen Charge Lalo in Town Hall 18? I don't think so. I don't think so. If you even try to use Lalo right now, the balloons just die instantly. Balloons are not good for Town Hall 18. Rocket balloons can get value, but normal balloons, nah. Unless you're using it as a cocoa balloon, just useless. What country am I from? The US of A. Need titanium, loon, buff. I figured the only way Lalo makes a comeback is if they introduce some sort of equipments that really, really support it. I mean, they could just keep giving balloons more HP, but I don't know if you want to do that. Kazuma has meteor golems. Let's see how they do for him after the nerf. We got 4 of those meteor golems. We start with the Grand Warden and the healers. Sweet. He's going to take out several buildings. We do have 1 earthquake spell with the fireball. And we go to the expo. 1 earthquake does allow him to take out the expo. He didn't have a second earthquake, so the fire spitter stays alive. Maybe he doesn't care. We drop the queen. Looks like we're going to enter on that monolith compartment anyway, so yeah, he didn't need the extra spell. We can just sideswipe that fire spitter that's on 1 HP later. The wall break is successful. The funnel is set. The meteor golems are in. We're going to take out the super wizard towers early. We're going to fight the monolith. We had to drop the totem spell because the queen got locked onto right away. Log launcher doing extra damage to the monolith. It's also going to open up these topside walls to give us access to the town hall chamber. The long shot locked onto the Grand Warden. He's only okay while the ice block spell is active. Now he's going to be taking too much damage, so we drop the totem spell. Redirect the aggro of the long shot. Champion and king working on the left side of the base. Another successful wall break over there. Totem spell distracting. Tornado trap spinning. We do have access to the town hall. Freeze in the core. Still got 5 more spells in his pocket. King taking out that left side compartment. We'll see what his super yetis from the log launcher can do in the core. Down goes the core. The healers are taking lots of damage. 1 meteor golem on the left trying to follow up after the king and the royal champion both die. They got kind of bamboozled. Overgrowth spell way on the backside of the base. We do have 2 invis. Is it too little too late? Did he need to keep the royal champion alive for this to be successful? Down goes the enemy minion prince. The meteor golem grabs an extra building on the left, which definitely helps for sure. Lots of walls open up. The queen pops ability. Giant helping. 3 queens doing damage for now. We drop an invis spell there. Grab an extra expo. Grab an extra scatter shot. And go take out the inferno tower. I don't know. Can he get it all, though? Does he have the time? He's going to have to beat through a few walls. These queens can't even decide which wall to work on together. The giant luckily gets through the wall. He's got a brain. But only 33 seconds to go. We still have 2 healers. We still have 1 meteor golem. Getting healed up a little bit now. Clone queens expire. Main queen can follow the giant hopefully. If we go around the walls here, we can reach everything. But of course, the queen doesn't want to walk around the walls. She wants to go for another wall. Did she just take a half step forward and then target the same wall? Did anybody else see that? The giant goes down, and it's going to be a time fail for Mr. Kazuma. Which means Gorka Rocks could still technically catch up. 94%. Nice try. Hey, yo. Oh, yes. Lexnos. Awesome. See you again. What up, buddy? Hi, Jarabik. You want to join my clan? I'm not in any clan right now. I haven't even been doing any attacking in Clash the last 2 weeks. I've been slacking. Too busy with work and raising my kiddo. Getting ready for kiddo number 2. I can't believe my son's about to be born. Like 8 weeks, guys. 8 weeks. Actually, I think less now. Might be 7 weeks. Giant arrow. Ayo. With the earthquake spell and the lightnings. Let's go. Did he just not bring it up? Oh, he missed the arrow, didn't he? I'm over here hyping him up. I think he missed the arrow. Oh, gosh. Rip. Queen, Warden working on the right side of the base. Invis spell. We get the ricochet cannon. We wall break in. The wall break was a little late. Queen walking north south. She might not even go inside the base unless we invis. She just completely ignores the wall break, even with the invis. Oh, so unfortunate. Redeploy to the other side. Awkward. Funnel's not really there. This needs to be a 3-star for Gorka Rocks to have a chance. Send the king and the royal champion on the north side of the base. Sure. Sure, we'll see what they can do. Healers are there helping. QueeN taking so much damage. Oh, is the QueeN already dead? That's super awkward. We're going to get through the scatter shot in the northeast. Still have a Warden ability, and he's got Life Gem with Rage Gem. So there's basically no Warden ability. Pushing the button doesn't do anything. King on the outside, Royal Champion on the outside. Both the Warden's equipments are just passive abilities. Interesting. Royal Champion can do a lot of damage in the northwest. Poison Tower does slow her down a little bit. We got another totem spell. We got 2 more lightning spells. Okay. I mean, you might as well use the lightnings. Dude, this is just a big rip. This is a massive rip. Yikes. Couple of extra units he can use for percent, but it doesn't really matter. Queen Walkers just need a 2-star for the win now. Rocket Balloons grab a builder hut on the bottom side of the base and 2 trash buildings next to it. Archer can make it 64, 65. Maybe even more than that. They can outrange the Super Wizard Towers to grab 2 more buildings for 67%. What's that over there? Oh, that's a builder repairing. He's got the cool new builder skin. I need to get one of those. Nice try here. Hey, yo. Star is the best Lalo player of all time? I would like to think so, yeah. I don't know if that's debatable or not. I would definitely say Stars is my choice for #1 Lalo player of all time. Wishing the very best for upcoming Lexnos Jr. Hey, thank you. Little 2-year-old Lexnos, 2-year-old baby nose, she's doing great. She's doing great. She's growing up so fast. So fast. She's so sweet. She has such a sweet heart. Where are you from? From the US of A. Hi, first time watching the stream. What up? How you doing? How you doing? Man, we got a lot of people over on the YouTube stream today. Even Twitch has slightly more numbers than usual. Let's go. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday evening? Cats? I have 3 cats. W stream. Everybody, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you use code Lexnos. Woo! You go into your settings, into more settings before you spend any money in game. Type in code Lexnos. Supercell sends me a 5% kickback for any money spent using code Lexnos. It all goes straight to the diaper fund. Thank you to everybody who's helping to support. Love you guys, long time. Stars is back to his E-Dragons. He was using E-Drags in the last match. He's loving them now, man. 8 Electro Dragons for Stars. Rocket balloons on the bottom side of the base? Sure. Down goes a bomb tower. Archer's trying to distract the mortar for this flame flinger. It's working so far. Cool. Down goes that archer, but down goes that mortar. Flame flinger can get some value. A couple more archers sprinkled in all around the base. Alright. 8 Electro Dragons. 7 totem spells, only 2 rages. Totem spells are becoming really popular. Guess we don't need the rages for the E-Drags. Hello, Tesla. I hope that's not in range of the flinger. It's not. Beautiful. We could take it out with 1 shot. Flinger moves up to get more value. Gonna grab the air defense. Maybe go target the Inferno Tower next. We'll see. We will see. That's exactly what it does. Will the fire damage take out the mortar? The damage, no. It doesn't quite reach. That left side mortar will stay healthy. We'll see what he does, or if he's just going to start the E-Drag soon, because he's using a lot of time just for the flinger. There's the first E-Drag on the left side of the base. Here we go. They're all in. Meteor Staff on the minion prince. E-Drag's going in. King, Queen working on the left side of the base to finish the funnel. First rage is in. Ward ability immediately. Eternal Tome. I love it. Eternal Tome with the healing tome, so they're still going to get continued healing after the tome expires. Flame Flinger trying to do some damage on the multi-archer tower. Whatever troops are in there are going to come out here in a couple seconds. Minion Prince uses the Dark Orb ability. We also got his Meteor Staff doing some damage. Totem Spell distracting in the core. Poison Tower doing slowing down the heroes on the left. Skeleton Spell way over on the top side of the base, while an Inferno Baby Dragon tries to snipe the Monolith. That's looking great. Rocket Balloons on the northeast not only take out the air defense, they pull the Poison Tower effect. After all that, well placed, he still loses most of the E-Drags, man. They're just fragile. They're fragile little dragons. But the Minion Prince clearing out most of the core. Super Minions out of the Flame Flinger doing some nice damage. That Inferno Baby Dragon is still getting some good value. Is that the King still alive with the Giant? I think so. Last freeze on the east side of the base. We're still rocking the Sneezy doing damage, sending boogers to the defenses. I love that unit. Super Minions gonna be able to grab the last Archer Tower, and Stars is going to get it done again. Bro, Stars is keeping the E-Dragon meta alive. I think that's 2 triples in a row for him with E-Drags. Wow. Is that the war? It is. 12-10 victory for QueeN Walkers over Gorka Rocks today. GG. Sweet. Stars OP. He did it. We still got 2 more QueeN Walkers matches. Literally back to back right after this. Don't go anywhere, guys. If you want to watch more QueeN Walkers, they're going to spin another war right now against a different team. So don't go anywhere. What happened to... I broke something. Nope, there we are. I didn't break anything. I just thought I did. Watching you since 2023. Let's go. How you doing? Stars join the dark side for real. Could you show Super Bowler attack again? Yeah, I can. I'll show that one next. Is Max Town Hall so hard that they can only do 2 stars? Well, they are playing in the Esports mode modifier, which makes defenses do 20% extra damage. It makes it to where your offensive heroes have... Let's see, what are all the... Dude, I forget. What are all the modifiers? Okay, I don't care. It's basically this plus the equipment nerf. So defenses do 20% more damage. Defending heroes' damage and health are increased by 20%, which is insane. Attacking heroes' damage and health are decreased by 10%. And on top of that, your equipments are capped. Your normal equipments only go up to level 15, and your epics only go up to level 21. So some massive nerfs. Susie Gaming, raiding with the party of 48 million gamers on Twitch. Let's go. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Was that the first war that just ended? Yes, we still got 2 more QueeN Walkers wars to watch, so don't go anywhere. You can hang out with me for 2 more hours. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Drop in league. Lexnos too lazy to attack. I'm too busy to attack, man. I worked at my engineering job 11.5 hours yesterday. I got home at 8 p.m. I'm going back to my work right after these 3 matches are over today. I got a 2-year-old to take care of. I don't know. I just don't feel like actually doing Clash Attacks right now, but I'll still watch some wars. Where's the man, the myth, the legend? Klaus is no longer on QueeN Walkers. He plays for Carry Esports. Which still feels weird to say. Still feel weird to say that. Baby Nose is doing great. She's getting big. Baby Nose number 2 is almost here. 7 weeks. 7 weeks and he'll be here. Kitty Cat came to say hi. Kitty Cat came to say hello. Was hanging out with you for a few years. 2 more hours is easy. Let's go. Thanks, Brady. You the man. Whew. I think I got the hiccups. I think they started prep day for the second match. So we just gotta wait a couple minutes. Who has the highest hit rate on QueeN Walkers? I'm not sure. Maybe my heady knows. My guess right now might be Stars. That's just a guess, though. You think Yada? Yada been doing good with those Super Bowlers? I wanted to get a picture of these E-Tracks. Okay, they're spinning the war. They're not quite in prep day yet. Let me just get a picture of the E-Drags real quick, and then we'll watch the Super Bowler attack. Looks like Stars are doing a YouTube content in this attack. Yeah. I feel like Ryuda's having some trouble so far. Kazuma's not tripling as much as he used to right this minute. Gaku's a little hit or miss in the current meta. We'll see how they progress, though. We shall see. Oops. Alright, let's watch that other triple. Hi, kitty. Here we go. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. What did I decide? I think I already picked out what matches I wanted to stream tomorrow. I know there was a lot of options. Let me see what I wrote down. For tomorrow... Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do, starting at 7 a.m., QueeN Walkers match, then switch over and do a carry esports match, and then I'll finish with the QueeN Walkers versus Tribe, which finally we get like a world championship worthy match at Tunnel 18. QueeN Walkers versus Tribe. That's gonna be fun. Tomorrow there's 3 Tribe matches. We're gonna at least watch the Tribe versus QueeN Walkers one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm staying in QueeN Walkers right now. We're gonna watch their next 2 matches. That is the plan for right now, for sure. I don't know why this one isn't working. I can probably fix it. Hold on. Make a copy of this one. Where's the percent? There's the percent. Alright, we kind of got the percent working. Had to do it a different way, but we made it working. Warbot is operational. Have I been in touch with Eric? I talked to him a couple times, but we haven't been talking actively. Nice triples from Queen Walkers there. And now we're in. Queen Walkers versus Blackstone. All right. Clan location, Germany. Sweet. Should hopefully be a fun one. What's he doing now? I think he's just working his engineering job. It's a good thing he had that as backup. So Eric's got his engineering job again. Welcome back. Hey, thanks. It's a smart looking cat. He's a little goofy, this guy. This guy's a little goofy. He's a good kitty, though. He likes to cuddle. I think he's the one that comes and hangs out with me the most while I stream. Lately, he's been jumping up here during every single live stream. He just likes to come say hi and sit here. He sheds hair everywhere, though. Why can't you just keep your hair on your body, sir? I might need to go make another coffee before this match starts. Show the kitty. Kitty's right here. Kitty is purring. Kitty says hello. He says hello. He's a good kitty. Oh, and the YouTube vertical stream, it's harder to see him. I see. I see. Oi. Here he is. He's a good guy. His name is Loki. His name is Loki. Oi. Should have named our third cat Thor. And then I would have started calling our oldest cat Odin. Boom, 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 boom. Can he say meow when he wants to? He usually meows when he's hungry. Prediction started, go vote. Hey, thanks. See you, see. Mass cat attack on Lexus base. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we still got about 6 minutes until the first attack. I'm gonna go make another coffee. Because I like coffee. We'll see if Kitty stays here. You guys can talk to Kitty Cat while he runs the stream. Oh. Stay here, Cat. BRB. Alright, 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 alright. I made a coffee. I gave my kiddo a kiss on the forehead. It's a good day. My little baby's upstairs playing with lots of toys. Oh yeah. Oh, we got a different cat here to say hi now. This is Orange. Say hi, Orange. He's an orange and white kitty. I think he's a little more shy. Oy. We got coffee. That's the greatest news. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to start recording. We got another match starting. 30 seconds, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. It's going to be great. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. QueeN Walkers versus Blackstone here at Town Hall 18 in the esports mode. Let's see who's going to be victorious, because we got a Black Panther in with the first attack against Yada's base with a little fireball action right away. All right. That was the fastest fireball I've ever seen in my life. Drop the ward and pop the fireball immediately. Warden might be in a little bit of a trouble here. He's not going to target that ricochet cannon. Ice golems get out in front. Might have needed another totem spell there. He's going to go with the rage instead. Doesn't have a poison spell. Sure. The rage will keep the warden alive for a while. Do we not have a rage gem? We do have a rage gem. That ricochet cannon is just strong as heck. Strong ricochet cannon. Finally, we get through all those CC troops. Warden can snipe the ricochet cannon. Down it goes, and we're set. The funnel is made. Just over 2 minutes on the clock, and we start with the meteor golems on the right side of the base. Troop launcher inbound to help support. Do have to worry about that Inferno Tower, but he's going to overgrowth it for now. He says, I don't want to have to worry about it for 15 seconds. Couple balloons looking for traps so the heroes stay alive. King and Frosty deployed way up on the upper side of the base. This is that base from Yada. They got a big old defense in the last match. Troop launcher sending wall breakers to go give access to that Inferno Tower. Sure, but is anybody actually going to go try to take it out? Tries to send the Royal Champion to it, and she does actually go to it. The Apprentice Warden got locked onto, but the Diggy stuns. Apprentice Warden going to stay alive, and the Royal Champion perfectly paths to the core. Takes out the Revenge Tower. That's beautiful. But we got nobody going for the enemy long shot. Royal Champion took out the Revenge Tower. She's going for the next Inferno. We're making her invisible. I like that. One Meteor Golem going for the Town Hall. They're going to lock onto the long shot here in a second. That could work out great for Mr. Black Panther. Royal Champion trying to clear these defenses on the bottom side of the base, but the Spirit Fox goes down. We invis. We're going to have to pop her ability. What does she have? She has the Snowflake and the Electro Boots. Snowflake is awesome. Look at that. All those defenses frozen in place for a few seconds. One Meteor Golem takes out the long shot. Going to be able to snipe the Town Hall. It's good news. Invis the Royal Champion. She's going for all the defenses except the Monolith, the one that can damage her the most. Sneezy takes the last Inferno Tower out. QueeN on the outside getting wrecked by a Scattershot Super Wizard Tower combo. The Royal Champion dies. I thought it was looking good, but does it fizzle out? It looks like it will. Unfortunate for Mr. Black Panther. These Meteor Golems are going to be able to clear all the buildings on the top side, but we're not going to be able to get the stuff in the southwest. Sneezy grabs the Ricochet Cannon. Raged up, targeting defenses only for a certain time. Gonna go for this Wizard Tower. Gonna actually take it out too, right? Maybe? Yes. 2, 1. We time fill at 87% to start the match. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. What happened to Eric channel? His channel got banned. It is very unfortunate. Where's Mr. Cat? He's still hanging out on the chair right next to me. Mr. Cat's hanging out in the guest chair. Oh. Oh. You love my cat? I love my cat. How can we both love my cat? Is that possible? It's a great base, apparently. Apparently. Mr. Fatal in the house. Yo. What up? Yo, we should do some friendly wars this weekend. I didn't say it. You said it. Stars has the first attack for QueeN Walkers here in this matchup, and he is not bringing the E-Drags this time around. He tripled with E-Drags in his last 2 wars, but this time, he's bringing Meteor Golems. All right. We start with a Queen and a Warden working together with the... Do we have an Angry Jelly? No, we have a Unicorn and a Sneezy. Skeleton Spell inbound. Rage Gem allowing the healers to do extra healing. We'll start the funnel, making an air, getting rid of an air defense, potentially going down to fight the long shot and the monolith. We go with the free spell to hit the monolith and the long shot together. Beautiful usage of the free spell. And we do another one. Back-to-back freezy action. We got the long shot. We got the monolith out of the way. I love it. Is there an opening in the walls? I think there is. No, there's not. That wall is closed. I was going to say, he could go get the town hall. I mean, technically he could. He has a wall break. But I have a feeling he's just going to skip it. He's going to make a funnel for now. He doesn't actually have a recall spell, so we'll probably just enter on this left side of the base over by the air defense. If I had to guess. We'll see what he actually does. There's the super wall breaker. That's exactly where he's going to enter. On the left side of the base with the Meteor Golems going inbound. Troop Launcher to help support. Apprentice Warden in behind for the extra HP points. King with Frosty on the left side of the base. Actually had some wall breakers open up the wall so QueeN can snipe the town hall and keep moving left. That worked out well for us. King clearing out the 9 o'clock corner. We're going to overgrowth the right side of the core. QueeN dealing with the Skellies. Then she'll finish off the town hall. Then she'll rejoin forces with the Meteor Golems. All the healers are on the QueeN. The healers need to go help out the Meteor Golems. They might be struggling a little bit. We do have a Warden ability, though, with the Eternal Tome to give them 10 seconds of invincibility. When we get through that left side Inferno, the overgrowth should be expiring soon. King on the left side doing good with his snake bracelet. We still have a royal champion to deploy. We still got 3 totem spells. We have a secondary overgrowth that we could use. There's a rage. There's a QueeN ability for the extra damage output. We get the second Inferno. We get the bomb high. We're going for the third Inferno. Where do we overgrowth? We totem spell on the Revenge Tower. We send the champion right behind the king in the northwest. We overgrowth everything on the bottom right. Sure. Poison Tower slowing us down a little bit. Scattershot locks onto the Grand Warden. He's going to go down for the count. Bye-bye to him. He goes 6 feet under. Royal Champion going to clear out the northern section of defenses. We go with the Invis. That'll keep the king alive for a little bit longer. He can go for trash buildings, drop the totem spell to distract for the queen, but the multi-archer tower locks onto 3 targets at once. The queen goes down. We got a king ability. We got a champion ability, but we're running out of time. No more spell support. King ability with the spiky ball could potentially do a lot of damage. Royal Champion with the rocket spears also going to do a lot of damage. But he's out of time, man. He's out of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The time fail for Mr. Stars with the Meteor Golems. 93%. Nice try. Oofing. Oofing. The other guy's got 87. Alright. Fair enough. Is he named Orange because he's orange? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we actually named him DJ. But we just started calling him Orange. I guess it's technically a nickname, but it really stuck. So now my wife and I, like, all we call him is Orange. It's hilarious. He's an orange cat, and so we call him Orange. He's sleeping in the chair right next to me now. He's being such a good guy. Such a good kitty. Blackstone have the second attack. Flame Flinger on the right side of the base. We're going to snipe several defenses at 3 o'clock. On the bottom side, we have... Is that a Warden with an Angry Jelly? Heck yeah, it is, but he finds lots of skellies. With the Wizard, though, he deals with them quite easily. Flame Flinger, going to get several buildings. Maybe. The Monolith might outrange it unless we distract. Warden with the Angry Jelly going for defenses. He could target the enemy queen as well. We'll see what happens. We drop the Skeleton spell to distract the Monolith. Is that going to work out perfectly? It might. Monolith already slightly damaged. We're even going to send 2 rocket balloons for extra damage. Down goes that Monolith quite easily. We invis the Warden as he started fighting the queen. We drop another Furnace. He's multitasking. Warden going to snipe the enemy queen. More rocket balloons to try to get a bomb tower out of the way. Sure. This attack, or this army, was mostly rocket balloons. We got the healers for the Warden. We had like a bunch of rocket balloons, 15 or 16. 2 ice golems, and it's basically just hero dives after that. Do we have the fireball? Yes, we are cooking up a juicy fireball. He's trying to probably get it all the way to the core of the base. There's the ice block. There's the 1 invis, 2 invis. Fireball to the ricochet cannon. With the earthquakes, we also get the clan castle building out of the way. Ooh, long shot, bomb hive, long shot, bomb hive. He's okay. Totem spell saves the day. Warden's still surviving. If that bomb hive starts hitting the healers, though, he's in big trouble. It's going right between the Warden and the healers for now. Another totem spell distracts. King, Queen working in tandem on the left side of the base. Flame Flinger helping out on the right still. Warden takes out the long shot. Steps 1 more tile forward. How does the bomb hive still miss the healers? I don't know. I don't know. Ricochet cannon almost took out the Warden, but now the ricochet cannon goes down. Bomb hive gonna hit the healers? No? How does that still miss? All right, that one's gonna hit. Boom. They lost a lot of HP all at once. Queen on the left chilling. Healers on 1 HP? No way. They get out of the way of the bomb hive. They're safe. Those healers are safe. What the heck? We got a baby dragon on the top side. The king went down, but the queen's still doing damage. Super minions out of the flame flinger. Now the warden's actually going to follow the targeting of the super minions. He's trying to help. There's too much damage. We have a recall that he saved until there's 24 seconds in the attack. That was a little goofy. That was a little goofy. We don't have enough time. I think the warden would probably die to the ricochet cannon anyway. Maybe not. I don't know. We take out the enemy champion. He runs out of time here, but that was a cool attack, even though it's a time fill. 89%. He didn't even use his poison spell. Nice. What's up, Coffee? If you guys are over there on the YouTube Shorts stream and you don't like the vertical view, if you want horizontal view, I'm also streaming in horizontal mode on YouTube. Just click on my profile, go to the home page, and open the other stream. Should have recalled the entire attack. No, you. Yeah, that max level bomb hive is pretty OP. We need Mr. Cat casting. I think he's pretty sleepy. Not gonna lie. Gaku coming in with some super bowler smash. Yada has convinced him that super bowlers are amazing. And to be honest, in this meta, they kind of are. Warden starting on the left side of the base. Gonna grab the air defense. Angry Jelly on him, so he's targeting defenses only. With super bowlers, you normally bring an Eternal Tome, which means no fireball. We just want to make a brute force funnel. Let Warden clear out a couple of defenses with his raw firepower. We already wall broke in the hero hall. Using a Yeti to try to funnel a couple buildings up on top. Do we get the air defense? Almost, but not quite. Warden pulls the poison tower effect. And now we send the bowlers? Question mark? Yes, the bowlers are in. The bowler bounce takes out the air defense. That definitely helps for the funnel. Do the bowlers go inside? You better hope so. They do. Okay, he lost a bowler. The enemy minion prince took out a super bowler instead of going for the ice golem. That was super unfortunate. Siege Barracks Royal Champion top side of the base. They're going to help make a nice funnel. Skeleton spell distracting the king and the Tesla farm. Royal Champion took so much damage from the multi-gear tower immediately. Spirit Fox helps her to go invisible again. We send 2 headhunters. They might get targeted by Teslas though. Pop the king ability early. Still holding on to a warden ability. Usually we see Yada pop the warden ability first to keep the king alive a little bit longer. Gaku, his king goes down pretty early here. He lost 1 bowler early. We do get through the core quite easily though. Not having any rage spells for the bowlers. We do have the rage gym at least. Road champion moving around the eastern ring of the base. Extra Valkyries out of the siege barracks, definitely helping to do damage on the outside, keeping the Royal Champion locked and loaded inside the base, going for defenses only as usual. QueeN pops her ability. Magic Mirror, Giant coming out to do extra damage. We freeze on the back end of the base. Got 1 more invis. Do we use it for the Royal Champion? Yes, but first she's using Rocket Spears from a distance. She can take out that Inferno Tower. When she goes for the monolith, use the invis. Use the invis. Use the invis. Use the invis. That was almost late. We're going to get the monolith down. 2 P.E.K.K.A.s from the siege barracks still doing damage. QueeN trying to get through a wall with the help of the Giant. Is it looking good? I think it is. Gaku. Good thing Yada told him to use super bowlers because it is crushing. Super bowlers after the update. Ladies and gentlemen, they are amazing. This strategy is top notch. That's a 3-star for QueeN Walkers. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What up, Raj? How's family doing? Family's doing great. My wife is super pregnant, so she's tired all the time. She is like 7.5 months pregnant. Whew. How old is my girl now? She turned 2 like 2 months ago, so she's like 26 months. She's getting big. Oy. Super pregnant. It's true. It's true. Ooh, Klaus is no longer on QueeN Walkers. He plays for Carry Esports. We will watch them play tomorrow. You can never funnel super bowlers, just funnel harder. Boom, 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 boom. Bowlers got a buff? I don't know for sure. Did bowlers get a buff in this update? There was a lot of things they changed. You expecting a second baby? Yep. He'll be here in like 7 weeks. I'll let her know, Jess. Blackstone, Giant Arrow, Lightning Spells. Hello. Take care of that Bomb Hive. Grab an Inferno Tower. And now we drop healers on the QueeN, Warden behind, and we still have the recall spell. Wall break already successful. Cool. I think this is the same spot someone was trying to do a similar opening against Stars base in the last war. Except this time it goes perfect. It goes perfectly to plan. QueeN grabs the air defense. We could fight CC troops now. We could recall whenever he wants. We're going to go ahead and recall without fighting the troops. Drop the meteor golems on the outside. Alright. We redeploy on the outside of the base there. Nice. 1 meteor golem on the bottom side. King and Frosty to walk left from 6 o'clock. Ice golem helping them out. We're going to wall break into the monolith. Yes. There's already a wall opening anyway. We'll go in for the monolith. Troop launcher. Throwing barrels into the middle of the base to help us out. Down to 1:40 on the clock. Invis for the Royal Champion. She's in over there on the left. I think the King decided to walk inside. He's not going to be on the outside of the base. He's going to be with the meteor golems. We do have an overgrowth spell. We're going to pop the Warden ability. We're going to rage spell into the core. Poison tower effect going to slow us down a little bit. We're getting some meteor golems to go fight these heroes in Longshot and Town Hall, though. We're going to overgrowth onto the Revenge Tower. Royal Champion on the left is going to run over the Giga Bomb, but she's still healthy for now. King and QueeN trying to go into that left compartment. The healers, the Apprentice Warden. The Meteor Golems and the Grand Warden taking care of the core of the base. It's a good thing the Meteor Golems can target area units, or else that Minion Prince would have been doing so much extra damage. Meteor Golems now are going to walk to the right as the Revenge Tower is still hidden. The Overgrowth expires. The World Champion is going to go take out the Revenge Tower. That's good news. If she can actually get it. If she can actually get it. Hold on. It's doing damage. Doing damage. Woo! It took a lot of her HP down, but she gets it. Meteor Golem's still healthy. King, Queen. I think the King went down, but the Queen's still doing damage. The World Champion's going to go down. She did a little bit of extra damage first. The healers are still alive, which is the best news possible for this sort of attack. Blackstone are about to hit a triple, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting match as Blackstone get a 3-star against Stars' base. And just like that, they've caught back up. Hey, yo. These guys are gamers. These guys are gamers. You're 385 months yourself. What in the world? Sweet. Hello. You pushing in Legends League? No, I am not. I'm not really playing much right now. Just kind of watching esports every once in a while. I'll try to keep some of my builders busy, but even then I'll tend to forget for a few days. I need to do some farming. Carry versus Navi, win. I don't know. I hope we get that soon. Maybe next week. Ugh. Sure. Kazuma. 5 healers, 4 Meteor Golems. If Kazuma only 2 stars here, we're going to be tied. Blackstone hit a triple. Queen Walkers need another triple to keep their lead. Let's see what homie can do. He's got 4 lightning spells. Is it for a giant arrow? Yes, it is. But we dropped the Queen. I guess he's going to try to make the funnel without popping Queen ability, recall, and then when he redeploys the Queen, he's going to line her up for a giant arrow. That's what I'm envisioning. We wall break on this bottom section of the right side of the base. Queen goes inside to continue making a funnel. We get the Expo down easily. We drop another Invis spell to make sure the ability doesn't go off. Get the scatter shot out of the way. The funnel's pretty much set. You better recall. You better recall. Ooh, just before the giant arrow goes off. Stay zoomed out. He's going to use the giant arrow. Lightnings, earthquakes in the middle. Giant arrow. Where from? There we go. Take out the bomb hive. I love it. I love it. Now the Meteor Golems all making their way into the Town Hall chamber. We did not get the Revenge Tower with that, though. Was it supposed to? I don't know. He had a lot of spells. I imagine he probably wanted the Revenge Tower as part of that. Maybe something missed. Did the Giant Arrow only hit the Bomb Hive and not the Revenge Tower? That might be the case. We do have a Warden ability. Everybody's getting frozen here. Might need an early Warden ability, bro. Freezes the Revenge Tower with the Air Sweeper. We got a Flame Flinger working on the northeast side of the base, by the way. He's chilling. He's being patient. He did not pop the Warden ability early. I would have freaked out. Now he pops it. Take out the Revenge Tower. Take out the Inferno Tower. He's got Minion Prince on a Meteor Golem attack. That's real interesting. Decides not to bring a Barbarian King. Has Super Hog Riders out of the Flame Flinger. What in the world? Royal Champion, Super Hog Riders. What a combo. With the Rocket Spear, she took out the Monolith. She took out the entire core. Invis spell, and she's still going to get more. We got one more Invis spell to go. Do we use it on her? Yes, we do. She's got the Phoenix ability, too. Down goes the Ricochet Cannon. The Builder Hut is next. The Expo distracted by the Super Hog, by the Super Rider. She can get in there, take out the air defense. Phoenix ability will allow her to go for the Expo. Queen, Warden, with healers, still alive, still cruising through the left side of the base. It's too bad we don't have a giant or anybody to help us get through the wall. This is just either a triple or a time fail. 40 seconds to go. He's got units on the top and the top right. He has to get through the wall. Take out the Super Wizard Tower. She better pick a decent wall. In fact, I don't think it matters what wall she picks. She'll be able to get everything. In fact, she can reach the Super Wizard Tower. We got cleanup troops on the other 3 buildings. And with plenty of time to spare, Kazuma hits a triple and Queen Walkers stay in the lead. Hey, yo. That was a fun attack. That really was. That was nice, man. Boom, boom, boom. This is the Na'Vi we wanted to see in Worlds. For real? What up, Tom? That was a great attack, guys. That was a fun one to watch. All right, pressure's back on Blackstone now. They're still a triple behind. They do have decent percent. 89 and 87 is not bad at all. They just need a triple. Paul has the next attack, and he's going with 1 overgrowth, a meteor golem attack, a fireball cooking, lots of invis spells. We're going with the fireball right away. Boom. Fireball to the multi-archer tower. Drop the earthquake spells. Clear most of that compartment, and then put the healers on the warden. The unicorn took a lot of damage from the ricochet cannon bounce, but we're okay. We start the meteor golems now. Here we go. Good luck to Mr. Paul. Blackstone needs another triple here just to keep up with Queen Walkers. Queen Walkers are looking great today. They are in form all of a sudden after the update. King Frosty on the outside of the base. We're going to deal with some skelly traps. No big deal. Is that poison tower going to get pulled? Maybe, maybe not. Long shot doing damage. Poison tower does get pulled by a headhunter. That's actually probably the best case scenario. We drop our own poison spell on the enemy CC troops. The long shot's doing damage. The multi-gear is doing damage. We drop the skelly spell perhaps too early. There goes the next rage and totem spell leading into the core section of the base. King on the left side taking a lot of damage. We drop the royal champion for backup to help support him. Still have an overgrowth ready to deploy. We drop it on the top side by the inferno tower, by the fire spitter, by the other poison tower. The town hall will fall. Will all the units move to the left? No, they're going to split. So now the queen is going to move to the right with the apprentice warden. Everybody else is going left. It's going to get really awkward. You normally don't want your troops to split like this. The queen's a very important part of this attack. She's going to fight the enemy Barb King. Then she's going to just start going for walls, fight the enemy Minion Prince, fight the Monolith. The Poison Tower going to lock onto her. The healers are already almost dead. The Bomb Hive finishes them off. Scary news. Royal Champion. Snowflake ability does not hit the queen, so the Royal Champion dies and doesn't even get to utilize her Snowflake ability. That feels wasted. Queen going toward the outside of the base. She's very low on HP. No more healers to help heal her up. We're going to go with the Invis just so a builder hut doesn't take her out. This fell apart. Ryuda's base gets a big old defense, and Queen Walker's with a commanding lead after this. Queen Walkers still have 2 more attacks, and 1 more triple would seal the victory. Queen and Warden going to grab several more buildings here on the outside of the base before it's all over, though, getting us into the 80% mark. Scattershot doing damage. Fire Spitter facing the wrong way, but the Expo should finish off both heroes. Down goes the Queen. Where is this Warden going, bro? He stepped real goofy to the left, but down he goes. A couple of cleanup troops for an extra building or 2 up top. 1 more rocket balloon. Can you grab the mortar with that? It's possible. He's going to let the minion try to get the gold mine first. Just drop everything on the mortar. The wizard did not get a shot off. That's unfortunate. You should have dropped the other troops before the wizard. Wizard could have gotten at least 1 shot off if he was the last thing you dropped. 87%. You just started playing Clash of Clans. Let's go! Use code Lexnos. Thank you for the support, homie. Go into settings. More settings. If anybody wants to help support the channel. If you're going to spend any money in game, make sure you use code Lexnos. Thank you so much to everybody that does. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You guys are the best. Thank you for the support. Woo! Do. Shanky! With the super chat over on the YouTube short stream. Hey yo, thank you for the 40 rupees. Can you visit my base? I'm so sorry. I don't normally do base reviews, man. Really thank you for the donation though. You are awesome. You are awesome. But my advice is upgrade your heroes as fast as possible and then upgrade your town hall. Rush. Don't listen to all the YouTubers that say don't rush. Yada is in. He's got 4 balloons. He's got 4 healers. He's got 5 meteor golems. We start with the Warden walk on the left side of the base. No, it's a QueeN walk with the Warden behind. Totem spell distracting. Wall break in the corner. We're going inside. We got the recall spell. We're going to take out the enemy champion. Poison tower effect is in. Next totem spell distracting. Nice balloon. Woo! QueeN almost went to ability there. Giant bomb does some more damage. The healers only want to heal the Warden and not the QueeN. Oh, she went to ability. And he missed the healers with the recall after this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yada's in trouble. We just redeploy everything on the bottom side here. QueeN on 1 HP. Hopefully the healers can switch off the clone queen. We drop the meteor golem, so we're going to go toward the town hall early. If this is a low percent attack, Blackstone can still catch back up. He might be okay, though, because the healers are starting to heal the QueeN back up to full health. There's a chance he can recover fully. King, Royal Champion, going to walk along the outer edge of the base here. We're going to take out the Town Hall. We already dropped the Overgrowth, the first Overgrowth, on the left side of the core. We do have a second Overgrowth that we could use. King moving around the outside. Siege Barracks deployed at 3 o'clock. We find some Teslas over there. Totem Spell distracting. Troops are moving around. Do we use the other Overgrowth? He's considering it. He does drop it up on the Revenge Tower. Okay, Fire Spitter on the left. Going to keep doing damage, though, because he didn't hide it again with the other Overgrowth. The healers all die. No more healing. Royal Champion going to fight the enemy Archer Queen. No more healers means the Fire Spitter damage is really significant. Down goes the Grand Warden. Yikes. As soon as that Overgrowth expires, the Revenge Tower is just going to pop off on the Queen unless we drop the Totem Spells directly on it. And he does. Was it too late? The QueeN on 1 HP in a dream. Drops the other Totem Spell up there. QueeN's going to go down to the Fire Spitter. Royal Champion went down. It's falling apart. But he still managed to get decent percent. Wow. Did he use a Heroic Torch? He did. On the Grand Warden. How about that? How about that? Down go all of his units and it's an 85%. Dude, what exactly does the Heroic Torch do? I'm so used to like nobody ever using it ever. Allows troops to walk through walls. Aw, dude, that's so cool. That is actually kind of cool. You can just let your QueeN walk through walls by using that. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Boom. At what amount of subs do the channel gets to be monetized? You mean on YouTube? It used to be 1,000. I think they changed it. I think they lowered it to like 500. But that's not the only requirement. It's like 3 requirements you have to meet. You also have to have a certain amount of views within the last like 30 days. I forgot what else. You can just Google it. Google what are the requirements for a YouTube channel to be monetized. In fact, I might Google it for you. You need either 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, or 10 million shorts views, if you're a shorts only channel, or 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours for early access. What? I don't know. Nevas has the next attack. On the left side, we got QueeN, Warden making their way in on the left side of the base. Cool. Invis spell it up. We will grab the Expo. We will grab the Tesla Tower. We're going to go get the scatter shot. And a funnel's pretty much been set. Do we want more? Yes, we do. Go with the next Invis. Grab the Super Wizard Tower. Skelly's going for the healers. QueeN going to fight the enemy champion. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Actually, we're going to recall. We could have let her kill the enemy champion. That would have been easy. Anyways. There were so many giant bombs in that compartment. Redeploy right here. Meteor Golem inbound. We really didn't funnel the trash buildings, though, so I'm a little worried. That one archer might get that gold mine in time, and that's going to send QueeN the right way anyway. So that'll do. That'll do. One ice golem at 6 o'clock. King, another meteor golem in over there. We're going to fight the enemy minion prince. Yes. Oh, the long shot locked onto the queen. There goes her ability. She just died through ability. The queen is dead. The main queen. There's 2 clone queens that are helping for a few seconds. Wow, that's a rip. King on the bottom side. He might actually walk the wrong way. He's just going to join forces with the meteor golems. Okay. We overgrowth the revenge tower. We send the royal champion directly into the defensive barbarian king section. We do have a rage spell. We do have 2 totem spells that can help out for sure. Pick up the clan castle building. Troop launcher throwing barrels into the mix. Everybody grouped up. We do have a warden ability. It is a healing tome, not an eternal tome. Interesting. There's the healing tome. King finally reroutes back to the outside of the base. Totem spell on the outside. Royal champion trying to do some damage over there at 3 o'clock. Poison tower slowed us down to the core of the base. We're going to get this Inferno Tower on the top right. Warden. Going to grab the Inferno Tower on the left. Meteor Golems are dying. These ricochet cannons do so much damage. The Monolith's starting to lock on. Royal Champion used her ability. But now she's low on HP. We got one more Totem Spell left. Drop it in between all those key defenses on the right, but the Multi-Archer Tower still locks onto the Royal Champion. She's toast. It falls apart. And this was Blackstone's last chance at potentially winning the war. Now they would have to get a 1-star defense. That's their only hope. King goes down after using the spiky ball. Monolith taking everything out. It's all up to the Grand War, and he snipes a Tesla. The mortar's doing damage to him. Can he get 90%? Can he get 90%? Woo! 1 HP in a dream. Get that 90%. Yeah. There you go. 91 even for good measure. Nice try. Ooh, nice try. Just go back. Ooh. How much money do I think I've spent on my Clash of Clans? On my Clash of Clans account, I know I've spent over $8,000. Which sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud. Wow. Wow. LOL. Torch also reduces incoming damage and has speed increase. Not horrible. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice for certain situations. What's the most underrated army in Town Hall 18 meta? If you asked me a week ago, I would have said Super Bowlers, but I think more and more people are starting to use Super Bowlers now. Probably Super Yeti Smash. You basically just use it in a similar fashion as Super Bowler Smash. And it works almost as well. Ryuda has the final attack of the match, and he's going to bust out the Electro Dragons. These are also kinda becoming meta. There's quite a few players having success with them lately. Couple rocket balloons, totem spell, flame flinger, get things started. Sure. Sure. Down goes the wizard tower. Another totem spell in the same spot. It's hard to tell what the Expo's actually shooting, but it is shooting the totem spell, not the flame flinger. See if the flame flinger can step up for that Expo. The totem spells die quicker to the Expos now after the update than they used to. We have to use 3 totem spells to distract that Expo in order for the flame flinger to get in there and take it out. Over on the left, doing some light funneling, some rocket balloons. Expo drops. Flame flinger can also get the fire spitter. The funnel's pretty much set. We've used over a minute so far. Where does he send the dragons? Remember, Blackstone's only chance is a 1-star defense. Is Ryuda going to be ballsy enough to go opposite side of the town hall? No. Okay, thank goodness. He's going to funnel the top left. He's going to send the dragons into the town hall. Whew. Thank goodness. It would have been spicy otherwise. Oh, hello, Giant Arrow. I'm glad we saw that. King over there with the Queen after the Giant Arrow. The E-Drags are going into the Town Hall section. We fight the enemy long shot. The Revenge Tower is there, ready to do a lot of damage. We surpassed the 40% mark, so the Revenge Tower is ready to do full damage. That one E-Drag on the north barely survives. We drop a totem spell by the Revenge Tower. It dies so fast. These totem spells are not quite as good as they used to be before the update, huh? Queen on the left still getting some value. There are so many defenses on the bottom side of the base. I don't even know we're going to get through the Revenge Tower. I don't think we do. Minion Prince can use his ability. Dark Orb covers the entire core, but it doesn't cover the Revenge Tower. Minion Prince dies quickly afterwards. Yikes. Super Minion's out of the Flame Flinger. I think it's going to be a big old fail, but hey, the 2-star wins the war. 2 stars win wars. 2 triples for Queen Walkers in this matchup. 1 triple for Blackstone. Nice try to Blackstone, but Queen Walkers are looking strong right now. They are going to walk away with a victory in this one. This one ends at 74%. Nice try, Ryuda. But it is still a victory, 12-11. GG's. Blackstone actually had the better percent. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We still got one more Queen Walker's War to watch, guys, so don't go anywhere. Don't you dare go anywhere. This Kazuma attack was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But the ROIs right there. On the money I spent on Clash, yeah, I don't regret it at all. Oh. This attack from Kazuma was real nice. GG. One more Queen Walker's War to watch, then I go straight to work afterwards. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the Giant Arrow did miss the Revenge Tower on this one. That is what happened. How much do you earn by streaming career? At least $4. It has its ups and downs. The whole YouTube and streaming gig over the years, some years have been better than others. Some months have been a lot better. Some months have been kind of not as great. It's a very volatile source of income. Engineering is definitely a lot more stable. Boom, 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 boom. I might use the Super Hogs as thumbnail here. It's kind of off meta. Revenge goes full power at 43%, by the way. It's 43, not 40? Why do I feel lied to? What up, Mr. Soem? How you doing today? Yeah, Blackstone would have won if they had one more triple there. It was a very close match for sure. You're good? Hey, nice. Nice. I like that attack from Kazuma. That was nice. Gaku getting it done with some Super Bowlers. Super Bowlers seem like a good option right now. Super Bowlers. One more Queen Walkers match starting soon. Tomorrow's going to be another 3-match stream in the morning, early morning, starting 1 hour earlier than I did today. Make sure you come hang out tomorrow as well. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, Sappy. How do I say your name, homie? It's 40 buildings, not percent? Oh. Since when is 40 buildings 43%? I guess after the introduction of the Super Wizard Towers, are we back down well under 100 buildings total? How many buildings are on the base now? Love from India. I love you too. Should be 100, says Signos. I mean, if you have 2 Super Wizard Towers, it takes the total down by 2. Do FC get 1 building? See the percent? Just get 1 building? You're joking. You're joking. Do I even have Super Wizard Towers on my base, though? I might not. Dude, I don't think I have Super Wizard Towers. So mine's gonna be different. I also don't want to show Queen Walker's chat. I'll do it on my second account for fun points, but it's different. This is a Town Hall 17. What clan am I in over here? Code Blue! Lol. There are 94 buildings at Town Hall 18. Yeah, see, that's wild information. This is on a Town Hall 17. The first building gets you 2%. What the heck? There's 3 buildings. I'm at 4%. 4 buildings. It's 5%. But it's got to be even worse on a Town Hall 18. There's probably 2 less buildings for anybody who has Super Wizard Towers. Oh my goodness. He's right. There's less buildings at Town Hall 18 than there are at Town Hall 17. Can you believe that, gamers? Can you believe that? Grand Sorcerer. Ooh. 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 And he's Aladdin? Yo, this skin's kind of cool. What the... Alright, I might have to start... And you can get the skin for free if you just do the event. Alright, I gotta start playing again. Grand Dwarf? That's a funny name. Yeah, Shock. There you go. Use code Lexnos to get these skins, guys. Let's go. Swag. Alright, we're sprinting the next war. Don't go anywhere. Wowzers. You don't think you can get it for free, though? Still lack some medals? Oh, that's rough. It's a scam. That's a scam. Boom, 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 bow, wow. Need your extra 6 buildings. And if you don't have the 6th builder hut, then you only got 93 buildings? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Do I think Klaus coming back to Queen Walkers? Nope. Not for now. Not unless Ryuda just can't get his stuff together. Hey, we get to see Shock play. Let's go. All right. Shock in the house. Man, you guys all got the matching names as well with the SST. Woo! These guys are going serious. Einstein never merged his Wizard Tower, so he has 96 buildings. I like it. I hope he does that for the whole season. All right, guys. We get to end the day on a good matchup. These guys are ready. These guys are ready. Shock, is everybody on this group of 5 American? Is this a full American squad? You're going to need it. Good luck again. Oh. Oy. No, we're all over the place. Italy, Belarus, UK. All right. So a full-on international team here. Full-on international versus all 5 Japanese. We'll do a Twitch prediction. Last match of the day, guys. This should be a good one. This should be a good one. These guys over at Savage Stars, they might surprise you. We'll see. We'll see. I hope they put up a good fight. Twitch prediction is live. Let's see a good match. At least most are EU. Shock is over here in the States. Maybe everybody else is EU. Boom, 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 boom. Who is Shock? Shock has a YouTube channel. Go watch his stuff. He makes cool videos. I think he's growing pretty well too. How's your channel doing now, Shock? Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Boom, 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 boom. Dang, you're up to almost 43,000 subs. Nice.
You guys.
Nice. Yeah, your videos are getting consistent views. That's good. Especially in the current Clash economy where views are down for most people. You're getting some pretty consistent views, man. GG's. Guys, if you're not already following him on YouTube, type in Shock Clash of Clans on YouTube. His YouTube @ name is actually Shock_games. Go check him out. Go check him out. You actually knew someone before you started my channel. Hey, yo. I got you, Rob. Boom, 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 boom. Tee. 1 minute till battle day. 1 minute. Oy. Oh gosh, dude, peep the biceps. Holy heck. What up, Jethro? How you doing? You didn't appreciate how your Texans eliminate the Steelers. Lol. To be fair, I'm not really a Texans fan, but dang, those Texans just beat up on old man Rodgers. Wowzers. Wowzers. Queen Walkers or Repotted Gaming. They're both pretty good, man. I hope we see both of them at the World Championship again. We need to watch Repotted again soon. I haven't seen Repotted play. I think I've seen them play with Max once. Max has been missing a lot of wars, though. Lex, the first streamer I met in person. Woo! Let's go! Which event did we first meet at? Remind me. Have we seen each other multiple times? I think so. Unless I'm crazy. At that dinner place in San Diego. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Just once? That's the only time? Alright. I remember that one, though. That's when I actually got invited to go somewhere and cast. San Diego's pretty. For sure. Oy. Do 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 do. Stars: Gaku, Yada, Ryuda, Kazuma. Shock. Thranduil. Valex. Dino Meeks. Vivi. I'm gonna butcher all these names. Do. What up, antisocial? Nice name. Hey, Javad. Lex, who's yo goat playing Clash among the pros? Who would I pick as the goat? If it was like across all time, I mean, I would say Klaus. I think Klaus had the biggest impact on Clash of Clans out of any singular player. If you're talking about like right now in the current meta, I probably wouldn't pick Klaus as the #1 player. It's hard. It's hard to pick one. I think we still need more time to see who's actually doing the best consistently. And to be fair, I'm also a little biased because I've mostly just been watching Queen Walkers and a little bit of Carry Esports so far. Once the actual World Championship season kicks in, I'll be seeing a lot of the other teams play more consistently. But some of those Rapati Gaming guys, they're up there as some of the best players as well. Definitely Max. I love Max, but also, you know, just like General X, Einstein, those guys are crazy. Who else? Is there anybody on Tribe you guys would say is like, hey, maybe this is one of the best players in the world? It's also hard not to just mention P. Castro's name. He's literally the only guy that's won the World Championship more than once. Darkstar OP, that's also true. Darkstar, amazing. Darkstar's definitely, I would definitely consider Darkstar as like a top 3 player in the world across multiple different metas, not just like at once. Not just for one particular meta. Stars of the GOAT. Stars is a good option. If Lalo never died, bro, Stars could have been like the best of all time if Lalo never died. Rip Lalo. Ugh. You think Yo-Yo 23 had that capability? I think Yo-Yo 23 was really, really good in the earlier metas. Like at Town Hall 12, 13, 14, maybe even 15, Yo-Yo was crazy good. And then I think after that, you know, I don't want to say... I think he just peaked in the earlier metas, for sure. For you, it's General X. All right, nice, nice. Papa Mogambo, of course. Of course. What time's the war starting? The first attack is in 3 minutes. Starts at the 37-minute mark. And then we got back-to-back attacks. A lot of tobacco. Don't do tobacco, kids. It's bad for you. Drink coffee instead. How can you join my clan? I don't really have a clan right now, so that'd be pretty difficult. Prize money winning. Based on total winnings, Gaku clears. Does he? Well, Queen Walkers are the only team that have been to the World Championship all 7 years. And they won it once and got second place like twice. So yeah, if I had to guess, some of the Queen Walkers guys have made the most money, most prize winnings from Clash of Clans tournaments compared to any other players. P. Castro won first place twice, but I think he's only been to the World Championship like 3 times. So it wouldn't surprise me if Gaku's actually made more prize winnings than P. Castro. But I don't know for sure. I don't have the numbers to back it up. It's your second time asking, are you ever doing commentary at World Championship? If Supercell asked me to do commentary at the World Championship, I would 95% chance say yes. Pretty sure I'd say yes. But they haven't asked me. And I have a feeling they're just not going to. Unless something happens to the squad they've got right now, I think they're going to stick with that squad. They made the addition of Bash, and I think they've got their group of guys that they're going to stick with. If I had to guess, I'd probably be next in line if anything happened and one of them wasn't able to attend. But I don't know. Do. Carbon, Judo, Bash, Itsu. Yeah, that's their 4 that they like. If they decided they wanted a 5th caster, I have a feeling I'd probably be most likely to get the spot, but no guarantee. Do. All right, guys, 20 seconds. This match finally starting. I'm going to hit the record button. Let's do it. This will be a fun one. Last match of the day. Tomorrow, we've also got 3 awesome matches in the morning, so make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Use code Lexnos. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ugh. They also have Woody and Maxi as backup. Yeah, that's actually very true. That's very true. What time tomorrow for Texas? Let's see. Stream tomorrow starts at 7 a.m. my time, which will be 8 a.m. in Texas. I'm an hour behind Texas now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Savage Stars, QueeN Walkers. I hope this will be a juicy match. I hope it's going to be a fun one. I hope both teams get multiple triples. I'm crossing my fingers. We want to see some 3 stars. Ryuda is kicking things off with an Electro Dragon attack. All right, Mr. Ryuda, what you got? Flame Flinger from the bottom side of the base. Sweet. Hog Rider hits a Spring Trap. Rest in peace to that Hog Rider. Skellies go for the Flame Flinger. Drops a Wizard. That'll help. Flame Flinger did take... Oh my gosh, it's taken some significant damage. Lost like 20% of its health there. 1 Yeti on the left. Sure. We're being patient, though. Let the Flame Flinger get some value. Let the Yeti Mites take out the air defense. That's what they're for. And they snipe it. 1 balloon. Searching for more traps. Flame Flinger actually doing a lot of damage to the defending Archer Queen. It might take her out with the fire damage. I think it will. That's kind of cool. Flame Flinger eliminates the Archer Queen from existence. Royal Champion working on the right side of the base. Hello, Seeking Shield. Hello, Rocket Spear. That'll do some nice damage. We're going with the E-Drags in the northwest. Meteor Staff on the Minion Prince. Archer Queen at 12 o'clock. Skeleton Spell on the left. Distracting the Monolith. Totem Spell's in there as well. Royal Champion, we're just going to let her die. She got like 5 or 6 defenses, and we just let her die with no spell support. Rage the Minion Prince and E-Drags on the left. Warden helping the other ones on the top side. Still holding on to a Warden ability, which is going to be a Healing Tome and an Eternal Tome. QueeN has her ability, which is going to be the classic Giant Magic Mirror combo. There goes the Warden ability, only really helping like 2 or 3 E-Drags. Dark Orb is nice. Flame Flinger is still getting value. Taking out another defense there, and out of it comes Super Minions. We got 4 more spells to go. We got a QueeN ability to go. The Core, completely demolished. Dark Orb, helping to slow down the Revenge Tower. Totem Spell distracts. Minion Prince still getting value. Super Minions can do a lot of damage. The QueeN is still alive. This is looking great for Mr. Ryuda. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to start with a 3-star for QueeN Walkers? Maybe. Minion Prince goes down, but he got an extra building. The Meteor Staff damaged the Expo. The Super Minions will finish it off. The Totem Spell distracting. The last Totem Spell, 100% swag points. As we approach 100%, it's a 3-star for Ryuda. And QueeN Walker's starting this match off strong. Heyo. How do you talk normally off camera? I use my voice and I say words. JJ, what do you think about Beaker's Lab? He's an awesome guy. Him and I have met in person like 3 or 4 times now. Beaker's so nice. He actually like DMs me and we talk every once in a while. I love Beaker. Boom, 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 boom. Like I actually talked to Beaker a couple weeks ago. The RPG won last match. I don't know. I was watching QueeN Walkers. QueeN Walkers won their last match. RPG was playing at the same time? Probably. There's a lot of matches going on today. I had to pick and choose which ones to cover. But how do you not pick QueeN Walkers? Come on. Savage Stars. Pressure's on. QueeN Walkers mean business. They started off this war with a 3-star. Let's see if Savage Stars can do the same thing. Warden walk the right side of the base. We got Invis. We got Quake Spells. We got a simple fireball, but it's very effective. Down go all those buildings, including the spell tower. Do we want Warden to fight these enemy heroes? Couple rocket balloons. Gonna grab the bomb tower. The only reason he could be waiting is if he wanted Warden to fight these heroes. We're gonna send 2 headhunters to fight the king. That'll work. Grand Warden taking out the gold storage. Gonna fight the enemy minion prince now. Send the last headhunter. Down goes the minion prince. The funnel is set. We start with the queen. We use the entire minute for that. We send a flame flinger on the left. He's grabbing some of those buildings. King on the top side with the skeleton trap and the frosty. Meteor golems are inbound with the wall breaker to help bust open some of these walls. Royal Champion has the E-boots, has the Spirit Fox. She's going in between. 1 rocket balloon used as a cocoa balloon because we don't have any normal balloons. Or we do, but we used them early, I guess. Totem spell in the core. We got to make our way to the town hall, and we will with the use of a jump spell. Royal Champion helping to clear a funnel. King getting all the trash buildings. He's going to be healthy moving into the outside. The Flame Flinger died relatively early. It did make a little bit of a funnel. Yeti's come out there. Yeti Might's going to be able to do more damage. Queen will snipe the town hall, which is nice. Healers are still healing. We lose 1 to a Seeking Air Mine. We still have 3 spells to go. 1 king ability is the only ability we have left. It's going to be a spiky ball. Snake bracelet. Spawning snakes every couple seconds. They're doing some extra damage. We cleared the town hall. We dropped the totem on the revenge tower. Giant out in front trying to do a lot of damage. Finally, the bomb hive goes down. We get through that super wizard tower. Where's the giant going to go next? We drop the last spells, the totem and the invis to help out over here. Did that invis cover anybody? Oh, it was on his queen, but his queen died through the invis. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That might seal the deal for the defense. This 1 meteor golem going to grab some more buildings. The rest of the units moving around the outside, but they're really slow without the queen's extra DPS, without the royal champion extra DPS. Meteor Golem picks up that Inferno Tower. Warden's still doing some nice damage. But we just don't have enough time, if anything. 20 seconds on the clock. The healers go down. The Warden taking a lot of damage. It's not a time fail, it's a fail. Down goes the Grand Warden. Down goes the Giant. This one's going to run out of time as well on top of that. 85%. Nice try. Revenge Tower, one of the strongest defenses ever released. I agree. Remember when Town Hall 15 first came out and everybody was like scared to death of the monolith? And now the monolith just looks like a little baby compared to the Revenge Tower. Thanks, Addy. 2 swag spells with 40 seconds remaining. You jump on the Ryuda attack? Yeah, that was nice. E-Drags are back. You got to use them well. E-Drags are not just like a brain dead strategy right now. You have to deploy everything perfectly, and especially the spells. But if you do everything right, E-Drags are very strong currently. Rage towers before the nerf clears. That's actually true. Rage towers were scary before the nerf, and they nerfed them pretty hard, and they still get used. Although poison towers are probably the most common spell tower at Town Hall 18 now. Yeah, I think for sure. Poison towers get used more than anything else. Yada has the queen in first. A wall break, a skelly trap, couple baby dragons to funnel. Here we go. Let's see if the queen can snipe the town hall. We drop a second skeleton spell. Drop a headhunter. Take out the enemy barbarian king. Take out the enemy minion prince. Take out the long shot. It's working pretty well. At the cost of just 2 skellies, but holy skelly traps. That's 4 skelly traps. All going for the queen. The totem spell kills all of them? Yo, that's great. I forgot that the totem spell actually does a little bit of splash damage when it drops like that. The totem spell killed all the skellies. Yada saved his queen with that. I mean, he could have saved her some other ways, but that was probably the most efficient way to save her and not waste a lot of time. Big brain play from Mr. Yada. Here we go with the meteor golems on the right. Queen redeployed at 3 o'clock. We have no healers in this version of the meteor golem attack. I guess we have druids. He already used 1 druid. He's got 1 more on standby, but no actual healers. Skeleton spell in the top right. King and royal champion up there. Overgrowth spell on the left side of the core already deployed. We got to fight these enemy ice golems. We're sending the druids in now to help out. They're just staying back on like the full health warden and the full health meteor golem though. So those druids basically getting like no value if I'm being honest. They turn into bears before they heal anything useful. That's kind of awkward. Pop the warden ability. What the heck was the warden ability? Oh, he's got a heroic torch. Nice. Nice. We're getting through the core of the base. We dropped the second overgrowth way up in the northwest corner. The king did end up going down. Where's the champion? Is she dead too? No, she's in the mix. She's in the middle. She's going to go up for that multi-archer tower. The overgrowth going to expire in a few seconds. Some meteor golems walking down with the bears. Is it going to work? I don't know. Overgrowth about to expire. That revenge tower is going to pop off. We dropped the totem spell to distract. That was well timed. Poison tower goes off on a bear. 45 seconds. We got 1 more totem. We got a skeleton spell. We got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s from the siege barracks still chilling on the outside of the base. Tornado trap actually kills the royal champion. That's heartbreaking. We still got a skelly spell we used on the ricochet cannon. The expo doing damage. The warden hopping the walls. We got 1 more totem spell we could use. Queens are doing damage, but the clone queens fizzle away. Totem spell distracts the ricochet cannon while the real queen gets in there. The question is time. He's only got 18 seconds. Queen doesn't have to beat through a wall. She has a brain. My queen would have shot through the corner wall over there. His queen walks around. She's smart. What the heck, Yada? What do you feed her? 98%, 99, and 100. Queen walkers mean business today. They are 2 for 2. Hey, yo. How about that, bros? How about that? Boom, 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 boom. That's why the name is Queen Walkers. No, you. Where's Klaus? He no longer plays for Queen Walkers. Torch is good now? Insane. Oh yeah, they just, what did they just buff it? They changed some stats. Who won the 2021 championship? I think that was JX Tiger. I think Queen Walkers won 2022. Unless I'm tripping. Savage Star. They need to start 3-starring now. Queen Walkers, they're ready to rock and roll today. Queen Walkers are doing great in the new update. Let's see what he does. We got 4 media golems. Only 2 healers. That's a very interesting number. Usually you see 0 or you see 4 or 5. But this one has 2. Skeleton spell. Hello, giant arrow. Sure, we do have the lightning spells and the earthquake. We're going to go for that revenge tower. You waited until the builder was repairing the revenge tower. Oh my gosh. He doesn't get the Revenge Tower and just wasted all those spells. It's going to get repaired all the way back to full health. Oh no. You got to drop the Earthquake and the Lightnings as soon as the Giant Arrow's hitting it. Super unfortunate. QueeN will likely get the Town Hall unless Angry Jelly effects making her go only for defenses right now. No, it wore off. She should go get the Town Hall. We do have the recall spell. Revenge Tower is going all the way back to full health. It does feel like a waste of 4 spells. Super sad. Recall spell is in. Meteor Golem's on the right side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ice Golem gonna freeze the enemy Royal Champion. King and Frosty deployed at 3 o'clock. Another Ice Golem's inbound. Troop launcher to throw barrels into the mix. Bomb Hive ready to do damage. That giant tanking the bombs for now. Healers are okay. We're all safe. Is anybody going to go target the Inferno Tower? I don't know. I don't know. A minion tries. To no avail. A giant's going for it. QueeN goes back in. Inferno Tower drops. That's good news. Healers are safe. We're going to keep moving around this top right side of the base. Rage Towers on this base. Totem Spell distracting. Royal Champion in the mix. Revenge Tower ready to do a whole lot of damage. Revenge Tower just killed the Spirit Fox. We're going to drop another Totem Spell to distract. Royal Champion trying to clear the core. She's going to get the Bomb Hive for sure. We already used her ability, though. We do have another Overgrowth spell. We're going to invis the Champion. She'll clear the Bomb Hive. Oh, she died. Yikes. She at least got the Bomb Hive. Poison Spell on the enemy. Ice Golem. What in the delayed Fireball? Alright. I mean, it damaged the Revenge Tower. That's nice, but still, nobody's going to go take it out. That Revenge Tower is killing everything, dude. Everything. We used like 5 spells. We used a Giant Arrow on the Revenge Tower. We literally used a Fireball on the Revenge Tower. 5 spells, and it still will not die. If you count the Overgrowth, we've now used like 7 spell space on the Revenge Tower. It still will not die. The Overgrowth will expire, the Revenge Tower will kill the healers, and we're running out of time anyway. That Revenge Tower is OP. Goodness gracious. Revenge Tower kills everything. Do we run out of time, or does Revenge Tower kill everything first? QueeN's gonna walk to the left, she gets sniped. She actually dies right before time runs out. 86%, nice try. Man. If he takes out Revenge Tower, I think it would have either been a triple or a time fail. If he took it out with the spells early. What up, VK? How you doing? How you doing on this fine Tuesday? Man, there's a lot of people in the stream today. How's everybody doing? Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to use code Lexnos. Gaku has more Super Bowlers. They worked pretty well for him in the last war. Let's see if he can get another 3-star with them here today. QueeN Walkers off to a very solid start. This might be the first time I've seen them at Town Hall 18 start 2 for 2. If they go 3 for 3, that would also be a first at Town Hall 18. This new update looking great for the QueeN Walkers. Flame Flinger on the right, Warden Walk on the left with the Angry Jelly. We're also going to use a Rage spell. We want him to get in there, make a Brute Force funnel, probably no Fireball. Almost always have Rage Gem and Eternal Tome for a Super Bowler attack. Flame Flinger finds a Tesla, going to easily take that out, still get some more value. Probably want Warden to snipe the Expo before we start, that's my guess. Make a really nice funnel if we do. He's going to have to get some trash buildings first, though. Flame Flinger still getting great value. Trying to stay zoomed out so we can see both at the moment. Once that Expo goes down, I think we start the Super Bowlers. It is taking a lot of time to set up this funnel. Already down to 1:50 on the clock, but the Expo will fall. The funnel is solid. And here we go. Come on, Warden, go with the Queen. There we go. There is a Skelly trap. No big deal. The Bowlers will get it pretty quickly. Ice Golem Freeze. We got another Ice Golem ready to rock and roll. King, Apprentice Warden, Cocoa Balloons all going in with the bowlers. Look at the clock, though. 90 seconds left, and that's it. Flame Flinger does get targeted by that Expo. Yetis come out. They're going to do a little bit of extra damage. Royal Champions in on the northeast. We got to go fast. Time fail is definitely something that could happen. There's a surprise Tesla at 12 o'clock. I don't think he has any backup units that could actually take it out. That's super awkward, dude. He might get trolled Tesla. Keep an eye on that. Invis for the Royal Champion. She's fighting the enemy Archer Queen. Is the Queen going to go back up? No. Everybody ignores the Tesla. And if you look at his army comp, there's literally, I don't think there's any unit he could drop that is able to take out the Tesla. Did he lose the King early? He's losing the last bowler. He hasn't even taken out the Town Hall yet. Ooh! He's getting bamboozled. I don't think this is a time fail. I think this is going to be a fail. Royal Champion's dead. Queen pops ability just to get through the core. We got healers. We got a Warden. We got a Skelly spell to distract the Monolith. Sure. 33 seconds. Hold on. He drops everything for the Tesla all at once. Can they actually take it out? They do. Hold on. But there's also trash buildings on the right. 25 seconds. I lied. It might not be a fail. It might be a triple or a time fail. Let's see. Giant gets through a wall. He's got access to the Monolith. Queen's picking up the Scattershot. He has to get through one more wall, though. I think he's going to get the gold mine on the right. Queen beating through that wall. Giant, and Bear go for a different wall. 8, 7, 6. He is going to time fail after all. Rip, Mr. Gaku. Giant's going all the way for the Tesla. It's a 95%. Nice try. Is Stadra retired? Homie, Stadra retired like 6 years ago. Have you been engulfed in ice like Captain America for 6 years? What's the local time for me? It is 10:30 in the morning. 10:30. Right after this match, I am going to work. Oi. Oi. Shock has the next attack. 9 Electro Dragons. Shout out to Shock's YouTube channel as well. If you haven't checked out his YouTube stuff, just type in Shock Clash of Clans in the YouTube search bar. Go check him out. Give him a subscribe. He makes some cool content. Flame Flinger is in first. That Bomb Hive just barely not doing damage to that Flame Flinger, man. It is so close. The animation of the bombs go even further past the little outline on the floor. Spooky stuff. But the Flame Flinger getting great value for now. Sweet. Sweet. We'll knock out a couple buildings. This is usually how most of the E-Drag attacks go in the current meta. You need the Flame Flinger to carve out a section of the base. You might see another, like, 1 or 2 E-Drags with a Rage spell make a funnel. And then you spam them all in, and you still need good spell precision after that. Heroes can also be critical here. We got no Barbarian King on this attack. We're rocking with the Royal Champion for later. Minion Prince, Warden, probably going to be used with the E-Drags. Here they go on the left. We're in. The Flame Flinger did end up dying there. Super Minions come out. We got the Queen on the bottom side of the base. Raged up E-Drags helping her to solidify a 6 o'clock funnel as the rest of the E-Drags come in from the west. The Minion Prince got targeted early. His ability goes off right there. Dark Orb. He also has Meteor Staff. He's got the Phoenix ability. Minion Prince hanging on to dear life. He's got 1 HP and a Dream. Queen had to pop ability. We drop another Totem spell to help her out, but she's struggling. Queen's dead. Long Shot still alive. Uh-oh. Town Hall could actually be an issue. Why am I saying Queen dead? Ew, I think it was a clone Queen that died. The real Queen's over here, but she's also dead now. Rip. E-Drags will take out the Long Shot and get the Town Hall. Town Hall should be secured. The main E-Drags are all dying early, though. We got the Royal Champion with the Skeleton spell and the Rocket Spears on the upper side of the base. We'll pick up the Monolith. We'll get a little bit more value. This fell apart, man. This fell apart. Revenge Tower in the core doing so much damage. We drop another Totem spell to distract. Tornado Trap on the top side, hitting that Royal Champion, keeping her in place. Spirit Fox goes invisible. Now she can start getting the next building, finally. Revenge Tower still on 1 HP. It takes out the last E-Drag. Sweeper pushes it to the side, so the death damage of the E-Drag doesn't even get a chance to take out the Revenge Tower. Dude, the Revenge Tower is the most insane defense ever. Wow. Wow. Unfortunate for Shock. This one just fell apart, man. Kazuma's base too good. Bomb Hive still alive after all that. Archer on the top side can grab another couple buildings, but it's going to be low 60% attack. Last totem spell, just not able to use it. Unfortunate. Nice try to the gamer. Oofin. Do you ever miss the OG COC where Town Hall 11 was the max Town Hall? Kinda, sometimes. Sometimes. Ooh, I remember back then, I would play a lot of Town Hall 10 in those custom wars we would do back in the WHF days. WHF versus One Hive. WHF versus War Whales. Dude, I miss those days. Those were fun. WHFOP. Oh. Have we seen a perfect war at Town Hall 18 yet? I don't think so. At least not in esports mode. I don't think so. You like Town Hall 15 the most? I like Town Hall 15 for sure. I think it was better than 14. Maybe it was a more fun meta than 13. It's debatable though. You hear from Nick much these days? We haven't been talking a whole lot. He'll still pop in a stream every couple weeks and say hi though. Kazuma. Early Rocket Spear and Seeking Shield combo. We got some Meteor Golems set up for this attack. Royal Champion still using those Rocket Spears, but she's going to die relatively quickly here. She goes down. Phoenix ability will allow her to at least get the Expo. Maybe the Builder Hut too. Yes, indeed. She gets the Builder Hut before dying. One Yeti on the right side of the base. Sure. It'll take out the Archer Tower. And now the Warden Walk starts very delayed. It's just for a fireball, though. Oh, gosh. All the way to the Bomb Hive. Yo. That's insane value. The entire core deleted. Wow. We get the Hero Hall down. We drop the Queen to the left. 2 minutes on the clock. And now we're starting the Meteor Golems. How about that? How about that? Meteor Golems on the left. Healers are healing. Troop Launcher is inbound. Sweet. Super Barb on the outside doing some funneling. We have yet to deploy the King. We're just going to drop him super delayed, I guess. Poison Tower effect slowing us down. Not using a jump spell here. Meteor Golems can just kind of hop over the walls. Remember, they don't do as much damage to walls as they used to. There goes the King. Very delayed. Minute 20 on the clock. Road Champion is dead from the beginning. We have an Overgrowth on the back end of the base. This feels very slow, though. We got no more spells that help us with time. We have a Freeze and a Totem. I wish he could use a Freeze to freeze the clock. I wish he could use a Totem to distract the clock, but you can't do either. The clock keeps ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 1 minute on the clock. One Archer at 3 o'clock. Gonna slowly get a few buildings. 55 seconds to go. Overgrowth expires. We do have the King ability and the Queen ability. Finally, the Town Hall drops for the 2nd star. I feel like this is just a race against time to try to secure the 3-star. He set it up in a really good way power-wise. Still has that Totem to distract. Still has the Freeze whenever he needs it. He goes ahead and manually pops the Queen ability just to get 3 Queens out there doing damage to speed things up. Archer should get that gold mine in time. The Archer at 3 can get the army camp, start working on the research lab. King distracting the scatter shot. The Meteor Golems are still pushing through. 23 seconds to go. Drops the Super Barb for the lab. The Ricochet Cannon should be the last building to fall. Does he have the time? King gets through the wall. Healers are healing. Queen hopping over or moving through the outside of the base. Warden hopping over the walls. 98%. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds to spare. And it's a 3-star for Kazuma and Queen Walkers. Wow. They have a chance for a 14-star war. Their only fail, by the way, was a time fail. They are looking great in this match. These poor Savage Stars, man. Their bases are getting wrecked. Come on, Savage Stars. Make it interesting. Get a triple. Get 2 triples. Savage Stars bring in some media golems of their own. Start with the Warden walk on the bottom side of the base. Warden goes for the air defense. He's going to take that out. A couple rocket balloons on the left. Going to grab the builder hut. It's nice. Rage spell for the Warden to set the brute force funnel. Or is it a fireball? We do have a fireball funnel. But he's going to use the rage spell anyway to clear some of these defenses first. Get the expo. Get the bomb tower. Sweet. And now we're set up for the fireball. To the Inferno Tower. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. With the Quake spells lined up, we do that nice damage. He made sure to hit the Town Hall and the Revenge Tower with those Quakes because there's no builder huts in the vicinity to help repair them. So they are permanently damaged. Meteor Golems. Skeleton spell. Even a log launcher. But the Town Hall is damaged. That log launcher has a decent shot at actually taking out the Revenge Tower as well. Maybe. We'll see. King, Royal Champion, left side of the base. There they go. Meteor Golems can hopefully make their way up to the left side of the core. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Totem spell distracting. Logs from the log launcher still rolling. Town Hall is going to go down. Revenge Tower also going to go down. The Grand Warden, or no, that's the Queen, fighting the enemy long shot. She has to go to ability. Grand Warden still safe. We rage spell the Meteor Golems going into that Inferno Tower fire spitter compartment. King and Royal Champion are still healthy. King just beating on a goofy wall, though. Kind of wish he would have just stayed on the outside of the base. Overgrowth on the right. We don't hit the bomb hive with it, though, so the bomb hive doing some damage to us. Giant out in front. Queen, Warden still have some HP. Queen got targeted by the enemy minion prince. Bye-bye Archer Queen. She's dead as heck. The Warden not fighting the minion prince anymore. He's going to go down. The Giant's going to go down. The Poison Tower pops off on the healers, and this is falling apart all of a sudden. Royal Champion has Rocket Spears. King on the outside still healthy, but 0 spell support remaining. Royal Champion going to attempt to fight the enemy minion prince. She falls short. 2 Meteor Golems and the Barbarian King on the outside of the base. We likely have a Spiky Ball to do some damage, but to no avail. The rest of the units will fall. He's going to fall short here. Nice try, but Gaku's base holds up, and Queen Walkers are really running away with this war now. It's all but over. We'll see if Queen Walkers can actually get a 14-star performance. They might. That would be one of the best we've seen so far at Town Hall 18 if they do. In esports mode specifically. This one going to fall short here at maybe 83% as he gets the pet house. Oofing. Do a backflip? You do a backflip. Could we see a mirror base clan war with only the traps changed? That would be interesting. It's not a bad concept. Has there been a 14-star war in esports mode? I don't know for sure. This might be the first, but it also might not. Fatal says there's already been a bunch. Dang it! Dang it! There has been 15s too. Oh, man. All right. All right. Oh. Whew, big yawn. 2 more attacks. Then we call it a day. Is this same Lex from WHF? Heck yeah. I miss those WHF days. The good old Lexnos show. Boom, 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 boom. Stars has Meteor Golems. Final attack for I almost called him Navi again, dude. It's muscle memory. It's stuck in my brain. They are the Queen Walkers. Final attack for Queen Walkers. 5 Meteor Golems, 6 totem spells. They have a chance for a 14-star performance. We start with the queen and the warden. Bottom right side of the base. Totem spell inbound. We have a heroic torch, which means the queen can just jump over the wall. I want to see it. I want to see it. She's going this way, though. What is happening? The warden's taking damage. Queen, does it only happen if you pop? Oh, the heroic torch is an active ability, not passive. Okay. Dude, I feel like I don't know anything about the heroic torch because, like, I'm so used to nobody ever using it, ever. Did he just lose 3 healers to the bomb hive? I think he did. That's awkward. That's awkward. Totem spell distracting the revenge tower. We only got 2 healers left and they're both on low health. King on the top side with a Phoenix ability and a freeze. Giant Gauntlet Rage Vial. That's OG. He's going to go do some damage. King looks so cool when he's like 3 times his normal size. Full on Hulk mode. Was it the bomb hive that forced the warden ability? Was that not even supposed to be used early? I think you might be right. Meteor golems just slowly doing their thing. We do have the overgrowth on the bomb hive. Now we have a skeleton spell distracting. We're losing so much HP though in the core. Queen has to pop ability. We will pick up the town hall. Still have a royal champion. We're going to drop her from the 6 o'clock angle. Everybody's split up into different groups. Most of the meteor golems up top with the warden. Queen, some healers, royal champion down on the bottom side. I feel like there's still a chance this works though. He's got a bunch of totem spells. He's got a royal champion with ability. She's going to have the rocket spear to go with her E-boots and probably 2 totems to distract for her. We're going to use 1 totem early to help the meteor golems and the warden though. Champion still has the rocket spear. Dude, this is a 3-star. Even off after all that chaos, everything that was going wrong, he pops the royal champ ability, uses the last totem spell. She's gonna take out the monolith. She's gonna take out the Inferno Tower. Plenty of time on the clock. The warden's gonna stay alive on 1 HP and a dream. E-boots take out the last skelly trap. Bye-bye mortar, bye-bye Tesla. It's a 3-star all day long. Stars somehow makes that work. And it's going to be a 14-star performance for the Queen Walkers today. Their only fail was that 95% time fail, by the way. It could have been a perfect war. Wow. What happened to my other channels? I just stopped posting on them. I work a full-time engineering job, dude. I can barely keep up with 1 YouTube channel now. I'm actually impressed with myself that I'm back to uploading daily on this channel, considering how much I work at my other job. Prime Nick or Prime Klaus? Man, that's a hard decision. There was definitely like 2 years straight where Nick was just like, he could triple any base with Lala. But Klaus was also pretty similar. He could triple anything with any army for like 3 years straight. Anyway. Savage Stars, final attack of the match. Quake Spell, Skelly Spell, Log Launcher, Giant Arrow. Hello. Alright. We'll take out the Teslas. Queen will go get the Town Hall. Totem Spell to distract. Skelly Spell's in the mix. No worries. If the builder huts weren't there, we'd also be able to take out the bomb hive, but it'll probably stay up. Queen takes out the long shot. Town Hall is gone. Meteor golems on the left. Which way does Queen go? Queen's going to walk to the right. I wish he would have dropped the meteor golems on the right. A little awkward. Queen's going to be on her own. Royal Champion King at 9 o'clock. Meteor golems will just make their way through. We got no healers. Once again, it's one of those meteor golem attacks with no healers. He does have the 2 druids, but they're only going to help for like 30 seconds before they turn into bears. Super Valk Rage on the right side. Those Super Valk baby rages are so cute. They're so tiny. Heroic Torch, again, being utilized. Alright. It's starting to become more common. People are liking the Heroic Torch all of a sudden. Just like air attackers are liking the Meteor Staff for the Minion Prince. Royal Champion getting some nice value. The King did go down. Meteor Golems hopping walls thanks to that Heroic Torch. Skeleton Spell, Poison Spell. We're going to have to fight Ice Golems. Queen somehow still alive on the right side of the base, but once that Overgrowth expires, I think she might be toast. She's likely going to go down unless we keep using spells for her. Is the Royal Champion dead? I think so. We're going to invis for the Queen. She will continue to get a little bit more. We got 2 more spells. Does this have a chance? It actually might. I don't know. Queen, we used the last totem to help her out, but we didn't distract the Super Wizard Tower with it. I don't know why he didn't. Definitely could have distracted the Super Wizard Tower and the Scatter Shot. QueeN will go down. Over here, no healers, no druids. We're going to start taking a lot of damage. The Warden gets locked onto by the Expo. Ice Golem freezes, though. Meteor Golems have a chance to get back out in front. Does the Heroic Torch have passive healing? I swear, the Warden was getting a little bit of healing there. But finally, the Warden's going to go down, and it's going to fall short here. It's going to be a big old victory for QueeN Walkers today. 14 stars to 10, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance out of the QueeN Walkers. They did absolutely amazing. Look at that war results right there. 14 to 10. Congratulations to the QueeN Walkers. 99% overall destruction. Wow. Hey, yo. Being a dad is a job, too. Being dad is a full-time job. My goodness. Ugh. Although being a mommy is even more work. My wife does so much. I'm at work all day usually, and my wife is just full-time mom. See you tomorrow, Lex? All right, see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that is going to be that is going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you for hanging out so much. Make sure you use code Lexnos in the shop if you're going to buy anything and you want to help support the channel. Thank you to everybody using code Lexnos. It really helps more than you think. Every little bit adds up. Thank you to everybody using code Lexnos. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. Another 3 matches on schedule tomorrow, starting 1 hour earlier than we did today. 7 a.m. my time tomorrow. I think that's 14 UTC. The stream will start 3 hours long. Come hang out. Love you guys a long time. Adios and bye-bye. Bye.